Hey everyone, welcome back. We are here setting up to butcher these chickens. We do have the chickens here now in the crate, and just went over to the barn and picked them up.
Welcome to Noble Farms.
We love watching Noble Farms, and if you do too,
Please smash that subscribe and like button.
thanks for watching Noble Farms.
So just wanted to show you a little bit of a setup on what we got here. I'll turn you so you can see. So the chickens are in the crate right there, right next to the plucker, and the plucker is all set to go. We have the garden hose here for watering down the chickens once they're in the plucker, but we'll start the process of it. So the chickens in the crate, I come from the crate over to the kill cones. So this is the kill cone machine that I made. It's got the turntable in it, 4 cones. I put the covers on the tops there just to be able to hold it down so when the chickens go in, and I also put 2 little cuts into the bucket frame here, one over there and one there, to fit their legs in, so this goes down tight so if they kick they don't flick out of the bucket. So we have the opening in here that we reach in and dispatch them, and then we'll turn to the next one and the next one and so on and so forth. And then we have on the back side of this, then we have the drain where all the blood and stuff would run out and it run right into our system. So that's the kill cone. Once they come from the kill cones, then they'll move right over into the pot on the burner here, and we're just waiting now for it to get to the right temperature. So we just dunk them in the pot here. Eventually, hopefully we'll get the electric one, but for now this one has worked the last few years. So once they're scalded and get that temperature there at that 140 mark, that we dunk them in there a few times and we try the feathers, and once they come loose then we'll move them into the plucker. So the plucker here is just the bottom that turns. See if I can get you turned down. It's just the bottom section that turns, which flips the birds all around and around and around down there, and they pick out pretty well. Actually, the feathers come off pretty good. Once they come from there, then they'll come over here to the tables and be laid out on the tables here, and we'll be gutting them, cleaning them. We have the trays here for the hearts and livers and gizzards and feet. We'll be keeping the feet too as well. So the wash holes here. Once they come from there, then they go into the cleaned up, and then they go into the shop here, and then they go in to get washed in one of these sinks we have all cleaned out and ready to go. We have them in there to cool off, and once they cool off, then they go in this big insulated tote here with ice and cool down. Usually leave them on ice there all night, and then next morning then we package them all up, and then they go into shrink bags and go back out to the burner out there to that little black pot there, and that way then that's the one then that we used then to shrink wrap the bags, and then it's off into the freezer. So that's that's basically the system. So we have everything out there ready to go. Our knives are out there, they're all sharp and ready to go. Chickens are sitting, they're all calmed down, nice and quiet. So we'll shoot some video of us here now doing this. We have the pickup truck parked here, as you can tell, wondering why the pickup truck's parked here, but that's our water supply for the building in here. So we have our tank in here, so that's our water supply. That always make sure we have lots of water, because this water here is brought from town. I don't use our well water in here for any of the chicken processing or any of the meat processing. We use the water from town, so treated water, where we can get good reports for quality of water. So our well here at the farm is not tested, so it's just for drinking. We don't even use it in the house. We just use it for animals and that for in the field out of the water bowl. So yeah, so we'll get at this and see if we can get this done today. Like I said earlier, it's only 50 something to do, so we'll try these all done and in the fridge. So stay tuned and watch us clean up a few chickens. So we're gonna put the chickens into the kill cones there now. So this is all we do, get them back on so the chest is actually sticking towards you, so that the head comes out, so you have full access to the throat. Like I said before, the legs will go in like that, the bungee cord will hook in, and then we're left with the chicken with its head sticking out like that. So then he's all ready, set to go to get dispatched. So we have one more to go in and the kill cones will be full, and then we'll start cutting these. So just want to show you exactly on how we put them into the cones, how it works. So trying to keep them from flopping around at their wings as much as possible, because you don't want them to bruise up their wings as well. That sure shows when you go to clean them up. So yeah, that's the kill cones. There is full. The chicken heads are sticking out in there, as you can tell. That just spins right around, so that works really good. So this is Rod. Rod does helps out here with us with the farm and helping us around here getting stuff all taken care of. So we had a couple hands here helping out today, so hopefully we get this done in a good timely manner and get this all cleaned up and call it a wrap for this year. So all right, well we're not going to show the video of the actual dispatch of the chicken. Don't think YouTube should appreciate that too much, so we're not going to show none of that stuff, but we will show all the cleaning up on how we clean them step by step and stuff. So it'll be a little bit of a thorough video, but we are going to, like I said, we are going to leave out this the dispatch and the chicken. So but anyway, we'll get to it here and keep you online here and show you what we do around the farm on a day-to-day basis. So here we are, the chicken is dispatched in there, so they're all ready for the sculler. So Rod is going to show you what we do here. He's the guy, he's going to be doing the dispatching, scalding, and the plucking. Myself and Danielle will do the cleaning up, do the dirty work. So it's just in there. Give them a couple good, few good dunks. And we dunk with the feet and all too as well, because we keep the feet. So we just dunk them a few times. Make sure that the feathers comes off properly. Takes a little while sometimes, especially on the first couple chickens. And the water gets
about 150
pretty
degrees
new
here right
there.
now.
They clean out pretty good. There you go. That looks good. So now he's going to take it, put it right into the plucker. They'll be cleaning up pretty decent in there. So we
One
still
flight
end
or
up
two?
with a couple little feathers, but that's fine. That's no problem at all. The plucker is only a small one, so we only do 1, maybe 2 chickens at a time. So this is what we're ending up with as a finished product on that. You can see how clean those feet come too as well in there. So great for if you're keeping feet. It cleans up very, very well. So once they're done like that, then we can move them right over to where they get cleaned up. And Danielle is here now. She's in the cleaning process here now of cutting those chickens. So all she's doing, let me swing around here. All she's doing is inserting a knife, making a cut there, and then scooping out all the insides, making sure we have this. This is the, I don't know the proper name on it, but when we were home, we used to call it the lights in the chicken. So whatever it is, I'm not sure, but it's two pieces that lies right up against the backbone in the chicken. So we always make sure we get that out because it just a lot more presentable. So once she takes out the innards, she separates the innards from the gizzard here to the liver and the heart right here, and the chicken feet goes in here. So it's just a little assembly line going. She'll clean the chicken all out on the inside, get all that little loose blood and stuff out. Then you're left with a perfectly clean chicken ready to be put in the water and cool off. So once it's all cleaned up, then the chicken comes in here and goes into the water. So that's just the rinse water in here that we have. See if I can move this camera around so you can see. So yeah, it's just the rinse water that we have into the sinks there. We clean the sinks out and sanitize them, and then we use them for dunking them in to cool off. So then the bird sits in here for a little while. Then once we get a dozen or so in here, we scrub them down and so on, and then we move them over into here and we'll put ice in here. So once we get ready, we'll put ice into the water right here and be able to cool them down. So that's the whole process of what we're doing here with these chickens, how we're cleaning them up. So we'll set up the camera and let you watch us run all these chickens through. So we'll probably speed it up a little bit. We won't bore you with a 3-4 hour video of killing chickens all day. So what we'll do, we'll just get this all set up here, and you can just sit back and watch it at a higher speed or whatever you need. So but yeah, that's pretty much all we do with the chickens here, and send them through the system like this. So works really good for us. We have this little system set up that we run all the time. So it's a great little system. So stay tuned and watch us get some chicken in the freezer for the winter. So there you have it. That's chickens all wrapped up. I think it was like 54 or so there. So now let's clean the pad all up, sanitize everything, and once that's all done, then we'll move into the shop and we got some to cut up and box up. Yeah, so that's the chickens for this year. That's this year's wrap. So that's just shy of 300 chickens done, and shortly they'll be in the freezer. So next summer, do it all over again. So stay tuned. We'll go back into the shop here in a little bit and start cutting up some chickens. So as we were talking, we cleaning up around here. So thought I'd just shoot a little video on how we clean this up. You can tell we got the pressure sprayer going here. We got our disinfectant and detergent in the bottle. Took apart the cone, fill cone, sprayed that all down. So there you have it. That's how we clean up bits and pieces, the equipment, stuff, all the little tiny bits of meat and morsels that's pushed off the pad. Once we clear out of here, the barren cats will clean that up, I tell you. So yeah, that's how we do it. That's how we clean it up. So now you know. So like I said, we're going to head back into the shop here now, and we're going to get some chickens cut up here once we get suited up again. So follow us in the shop. So here we are. We're in the shop now, taking some of the chickens out of the ice water that we've had here. Had them sitting in the ice water. And what we're doing is we're laying them out on the table Now draining the water off them, drying them off a little bit before we put them into the bag. So we'll get to that process in a minute. But for right now, Danielle is getting them all set up on the table for packaging. So I'll let the camera run for a little bit here and show you what we do. Maybe we'll take you outside and show you when we go to heat shrink those in the hot water. I'm going to get a rag now, and I'm going to get some of the water off these. New rag. Because you want them a bit dried off before you put them into bags. They don't have to be dry, but give them a little once over. These are some beautiful looking birds. Nice breasts on them. You can see that the meat is higher than what the keel breastbone is. Nice and round. Nice looking birds. So I'm really pleased with some of these. Nice and cold too now, being in that ice water. And this is where we usually give them that last little check over. Make sure they're all good. This one here got a little bit of bruise on the wing. Nothing to hurt.
When I am
Yeah, birds are cold too. So there you have it. That's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. 17 Cornish cross giant meat birds. So I'm telling you, if you can beat that in the store, I'd say stick with the store. Because these are absolutely gorgeous. Unbelievable birds. So that's that. We'll may end up doing a video here of bagging them up and see the finished product here. So we'll see how it goes. So we got the chickens in the bags here, and little rubber straws comes with them. The insert into the body. Danielle already has this one done, and we're just going to squish the leg in, get the cable connected on there, get her closed up as much as we can. These chickens are big for these bags. Now he's in the bag. We'll bring him out to the water. We'll drop them into the water, lower them in and get them bag to shrink some. See the air coming out with the straw. Now I usually like turning them over and getting that last bit. Okay. There you have it. Nice little, at least 8 pound, 9 pound for sure chicken. So that's how we do it. We got some of these already done, just a few more to go. So there you have it. That's all 17 Cornish cross chickens. So if you're the type of person that likes to know where your food come from and have your hand in the raising your own food, then it's the way to go for sure. It's a lot of meat for a little input. These chickens free range, as organic as you could possibly get. So yeah, it's a great way to go. It's a great way to fill the freezer. So if this is the content you like on raising chickens, butchering, all kinds, and living off the farm, then stay tuned, because we have some wicked videos coming in the future of all of this stuff. We have another 300 of these to do in the next coming weeks. So stick around. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and follow for more content on the farm here at Noble Farms. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.